Hey everybody, it's Golden Drago here today to do a review on the armored Boxville. So let me start off with what the price is right away. So you go to travel and transport, 4-star cash and carry right now. Okay, it's on sale right now because there's like a little event going on to help you. I'm thinking there's like a big update coming out. So anyway, that's the price. So trade price, if you have a CEO and if you have a vehicle warehouse and then you do the special vehicle work, you can get the trade price, which lowers the price of the vehicle greatly. So that's amazing. So now I got the price out of the way. Let's go ahead and jump into the abilities of this car. Okay, so as you can see, it has a ramp in front of it and then it has a turret. May I remind you that this car, even though armored isn't in the name, it cannot take any explosives whatsoever. So that means grenades, RPGs, homing rockets, anything you can aim. As you can see, when good thing about like the ramp is that when I hit a vehicle, it can knock out vehicles out the way easily. And this is perfect if you're working for your CEO or if you are CEO and you're buying cargo, stealing a car, whatever like that. This is perfect. Just have two people in this vehicle, one person on the turret, driver of course, knock out cars out the way pretty efficiently, and it's easy. Okay, another thing is that you cannot customize this car too, so be aware of that before you purchase. Think about purchasing this car, this vehicle. Take note that you cannot customize this vehicle, so that means you can't add bulletproof tires, which I wish you could, and I wish you could change the color, but sadly you can't. Okay, the turret is fairly decent. I'll show you a demonstration. Fairly decent turret. You can blow up cars with little to no effort, and you can take out helicopters and jets as well. So thing about this turret is that you can't aim low to the ground. Like if someone were to try to shoot me, I'm trying to aim as low as I can. That's as low as I can go. So if you're a driver, take note that the person in the turret will not be able to shoot people up close, so take note of that. And one thing about the ramp is that it can't knock out trucks. Like it can move them out the way, but you'll eventually slow down. I'll try to get a demonstration if I can. But yeah, like if you hit like a huge truck, it's not really gonna move it out the way. It'll move, but not like it's me moving like these cars, the smaller cars, out the way. So that's one thing to also take note in. And let's see what else. So this vehicle can hold up to about 5 people. 5 people. That's driver, passenger, and you can also go in the back of this truck. Now a cool thing is that you can also go in the back of this truck. It's kind of like one of those police riot vehicles, except this one is way under armored despite it being in the name. So I'm gonna try to go back here. Yeah, there we go. So I can go back here. 2 people can go back here, not including the person in the turret, and you can go in first person mode. And you can see you have like a stepping stool to get up into the turret, but also you can open the door and you can shoot using more heavier guns besides pistols and SMGs. So that's amazing as well. So you can just shoot in the back, especially if people are trying to chase you, you can just shoot them out the back. So that's pretty cool too. And you can stay armored just to make sure you keep the door closed. You won't have to worry about people like taking off your health. But again, this cannot take explosives, so sadly that's the downside about this car. Pretty decent price. Okay, here's something that a lot of people probably won't tell you. Okay, as far as the ramp buggy goes, the ramp buggy, you know, it's like a buggy basically with a ramp that can ramp cars, and the cars go flying no matter what it is, truck, car, van, whatever. It can move that out the way. But you see, the thing is, I would prefer you to buy the Boxville, because when you ramp cars out the way to Boxville, no, you can't really ramp trucks out the way. But the thing is with the ramp buggy, after like 30 plus vehicles, the car explodes. So imagine that the vehicle itself is already like $2,400,000. That's a lot of money, right? A lot of money that you could be using for something else. So you hit 30 more cars, and that's easy to hit 30 plus cars in this game. You hit 30 plus cars, it explodes. You can't use it, and you have to wait for the cooldown time, which is 5 minutes. That sucks, right? And the thing is, the Boxville regular price is $2,200,000. So you're paying $200 less for a car that doesn't explode no matter how many cars you ramp out the way, has a turret, and is a 5-seater versus a 2-seater that explodes when you hit 30 plus cars. Now the Phantom Wedge is also a 5-seater. You have driver, you have passenger, and then you have 3 people in the back. Now I don't have those vehicles because I reviewed it and I researched this from other YouTubers, and they were saying like the downside about it is that it explodes after you hit so many people. And a thing is also that the Phantom Wedge can hit like 40 plus cars before exploding as well, which is strange, but it's just the way it is. So overall, the rating of this vehicle, I would give it about a 7. It is pretty dope, but at the same time, it's missing some key qualities that it really should have. You should be able to customize this car, and since it has armored in its name, you would expect it to at least take 1 rocket at the very least. So yeah, I'd give this a 7, and stay tuned for more videos coming weekly. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.